Just 24 hours in my life. I was gonna go back to work. Welcome back to my channel. Many of you reached out and asked, how do I juggle being a full-time working mom, having 2 little kids, doing YouTube and all those things. So I'm gonna give you just a little glimpse into what a typical working day looks like for me. Make sure you stick around till the very end, where I'll be sharing all around how many diapers I changed, how many nursing sessions I had, and the big question, how much sleep did I really get? My morning typically starts when my son wakes up. He's about 7 months old, and so he is my alarm clock. And usually he wakes up between 6 and 6:30, but of course on the day that I decide to film this, he gave me an extra treat and woke up at 5:30. And then I will typically go in his room, kind of get him out of his crib, and nurse him. This is kind of our first morning nursing session. After this, I will change his diaper and we will head downstairs. As a working mom, I get very limited time with my kids, so I kind of try to use these quiet mornings as a time to just play with my son. Then typically around 7:30, my 2.5-year-old toddler will wake up, and so the two of us will head upstairs and we will go ahead and get her out of the crib. Good morning, Ellie. Now, since today he did wake up earlier, he was actually ready for his nap earlier, so I went ahead and put him down at 7:45. And then I will take Ellie and I downstairs and she will get her morning milk. She gets about 2 milk bottles a day, 1 in the morning and 1 right before bed. And then at 8 o'clock, my nanny arrives and she kind of takes over with the kids from 8 a.m. to about 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. As I mentioned, I do have a full-time job, so there's no way I can tell you that I can do that and watch my kids at the same time. She will arrive at 8, and then that gives me about an hour in the morning to kind of do what I need to get done. Some days I may work out, some days I may just start and get the day running. If it's a day that I'm posting, I will probably get everything lined up so I can post on time. I will go ahead and get ready at this point. His morning nap is typically about 30 to 45 minutes, so he went ahead and did that. She will get him up, change him, and then bring him to me so that I can nurse him for the second time. Hello. I typically try to be at my desk ready to work by 9 a.m. so that I can have the full day that I need to get everything done. Today I am starting a little bit later. It is about 9:15. However, I already did the morning nursing session, so I will have at least 3 hours of uninterrupted time at my desk. So I will go ahead and do that now. While I'm doing my morning work block, the nanny will take the kids and they will try to go outside to a park or something like that. Even in the winter when it's really cold, they try to bundle up and go outside at least for a little bit. So now it's about lunchtime, so I went ahead and made myself a quick lunch and brought it to my desk. I tend to eat most of my meals at my desk just so that I can try to multitask while I'm working. And then they'll come on home around noon. And at this point, she will make lunch for my toddler. I will typically nurse Sammy at this kind of noon time as well, 12:30. And then around 12:30, 1 o'clock, my daughter will go down for her one nap. And she takes anywhere between a 2 and a 2.5 hour nap at this stage in her life. Sammy will go ahead and eat some solids. I have video all around my solids. He may or may not have a little cat nap while they're out. And then he will also go down for a nap around 2 o'clock, I would say. Just depends on when he woke up from his cat nap. I have a video all around sleep training and things like that that I will link below if you are curious. So then after lunch, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to work. In the beginning, my son really hated bottles and refused them. We worked really hard, tried dozens of bottles, and finally got him to take a bottle. And so we make sure that we give him a bottle at least once a day. And so typically she gives it to him around 3 o'clock and I will pump at that time. I do keep most of my pump parts in my office, and then of course the actual flanges and things like that are upstairs, but my pump and my pumping bra are all down here. One of the benefits benefits about working from home is that throughout the day I can go up and just see the kids and spend just a few minutes seeing how their day is going. I do try to do my best to stop working around 5:30 so that I can wrap up anything I need to do. At this point also we will go ahead and make dinner. My husband and I alternate, and tonight he's making dinner so that I can have a little bit more time to put this video together for you all. We do light Shabbat candles every Friday night. This is just a little Jewish tradition that we like to incorporate into our lives every single week. And so you can see here me lighting candles with Ellie and just reciting the blessings. We do try to all get together and sit down at our table by 6:30 and eat our dinner, and I am gonna put him down to bed at 6:30, and so I will go ahead and bring him upstairs. I will do a nursing session. At this point also, my amazing husband will usually clean up after dinner, and my daughter at this point gets to have some milk. We do give her some time to watch a movie. Right now, probably Frozen. Frozen's on repeat in our house, and then he will go ahead and put her down. And now that the kids are asleep, I'm gonna go ahead and fold some laundry, watch some Modern Family with my husband, and call it a night. All right, so I just wanted to wrap up my day and kind of let you know how last night went, how this morning went, and so forth. So as I mentioned, I put Sammy down at 6:30, and he actually did really well. We are kind of in that transition where some nights he does still wake up and some nights he's not. And last night he didn't wake up at all. He did wake up at 4:50 a.m. and I felt like I just wasn't ready to start the day at that point. So I did nurse him, and then I put him back in his crib. He rolled around a bit, and then he finally woke up around 7, and that was awesome. It is Saturday morning, so it was a lovely treat that he stayed till 7. And so to summarize, I actually got about 6 hours of sleep, so that is a huge plus for me. I spent about an hour nursing my son between his 5 nursing sessions, and then an extra about 20 minutes on that one pumping session. And I changed countless diapers. I don't even know why I bother counting. That is 24 hours in my day. Did you like this video? Let me know. Let me know if you want me to go into more specifics about my morning routine, nighttime routine. As always, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. Hoping to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month, and I will see you at my next one. Please say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you like Mama's glasses?